I decided to buy some Apple Airpods Pro the other day, and while I was shopping for them on Amazon, I noticed there was a used pair in Amazon warehouse deals. I've bought quite a lot of things from warehouse deals, and most of them turned out to be as good as new but with a bit of damaged packaging. So I thought to myself, they aren't really selling actual used earbuds, are they? I decided to find out by asking an Amazon rep for more details. He assured me that the AirPods were likely just those with defects on the case or had damaged packaging, and that they absolutely had never been in another customer's ears. Curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to find out so you don't have to. And I stood to save $30, so of course I bought them. The packaging did indeed seem a bit scruffy. This doesn't look like Apple's usual way of presenting their products. Are they fake? I wondered. They look real enough. And they have the characteristic and unfortunate rattle that the real ones have, so I guess they're real. There's a little bit of damage here. Maybe that's the only defect, I thought. It was time to take a closer look. And as I did so, it began to become apparent. These are definitely used. The case is covered in fine scratches that could only be acquired by a month-long residence in a jeans pocket. Inside, there were pieces of lint and dirt, and on the earbuds themselves, more of the same. Are those skin flakes embedded in the black mesh? As I rotated the earbud, my left eye caught a glimpse of something. My right eye quickly blinked involuntarily, not wanting to be a part of any of this. At first I thought it was a reflection. I blinked again, thinking I had some goop in my eye. And as my vision cleared, the reality of the situation cleared with it. The goop was not in my eye. It was in the ear tip. A moderately sized serving of someone else's earwax was staring back at me, taunting me for thinking I could save a few dollars. This can't be happening, I thought. Not during the pandemic. Not during ever. The closer I zoomed in, the more uneasy my stomach felt. Deep breath. Hold it together. It's just wax. It's just earwax. It's just disgusting, filthy, waxy, fatty secretions from someone else's bodily orifice. I couldn't look any longer. I rotated the earbud. My cheek muscles tensed as my squinted eyes saw more dirt, more lint, and more small particles of earwax scattered and smeared around the plastic. I ended up back at the ear tip, and again I peered into that white void of despair and grimaced at the golden nugget of bodily discharge. I couldn't bear to look at it, and yet I could barely take my eyes off it. Why is that? I didn't know. I had to inspect the other bud. I shivered. The probability of finding this in one bud must surely be 1 in a million, and so I postulated the probability of finding it in 2 would be close to impossible. I should be safe. The outside of the second bud was not quite, but almost as filthy as the first. Lint and skin flakes decorated Apple's slightly off-white plastic. Maybe it won't be so bad. The ear tip doesn't seem as dirty as... There it was. And it was even larger than the first. I was horrified. I was in shock. I couldn't feel my fingers, or the left side of my chin. But something compelled me to carry on, to zoom in closer. I gripped the zoom dial with my numb finger and thumb and turned it. And as I did, I could see the varying colors and densities that made up this piece of ear excrement, and I noticed the cheese-like substance that loitered closer to the top. Is that blood? I wondered to myself, what kind of person could this wax have come from? What kind of life did he lead? I know it was a he because when I first tried to pair them to my phone, it came up Sean's Airpods, before I reset them. What kind of man is Sean to let his ears get this dirty? And more to the point, to return a pair of Airpods in this condition, in the midst of a pandemic too. Shame on you, Sean. And as for Amazon, you can't be selling things covered in other people's infected bodily fluids and knock $30 off the price and call it a day. Now $40 off and a free packet of alcohol wipes and we might have a deal. So what have I learned through this experiment? The lesson is a simple one. Don't buy used Airpods. Not from Craigslist, not from Facebook Marketplace, and not even from Amazon warehouse deals. It's not worth it. And Sean, if you're out there, somewhere, clean your ears, man. Please. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.